friends, Phil and Mary here, and we finally got our truck fixed. We were so excited, and we hit the road yesterday. And so today we stopped at a new campground. So we wanted to take you on a tour of it because I'll tell you, we are really, really impressed. So we are at the KOA Holiday Campground in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it is right off of Interstate 65. In fact, if I were to spin around, let's see if I can do that. You can see the interstate right up there over the top of that vehicle. So we're not too far from the interstate, but I'll tell you, the interstate noise is not an issue at all. We chose this because of its location and proximity to I-65. We've never stayed here before, but we just wanted to give it a try. It had really great reviews, and I'll tell you, we are not disappointed. So, couple of things I want to tell you on the front end is that this does have really easy access off of I-65, no issues at all. As you know, we have a relatively big rig, and the roads all accommodated that really easily. So that's good news. A couple of other things, they do have Wi-Fi here. We're already hooked onto the Wi-Fi and it's working fabulously. So that's good, and it's 5G, just so you know. The other thing that they have here that I'm probably not going to go show you is that they do have a hiking trail. So I'm going to show you the two ponds, the catch and release ponds, and the hiking trail goes around the back side of those. So that's here and available to you as well. But I'm going to stop talking and we're going to take a little walk around this place so you can see how fabulous it is as well. So this is our site. It is a pull-through site. It does have this patio area. Hope you can see that. And each of these patios has its own built-in fire pit, which is really nice. This is full hookup. This one is a 3050 amp. It has water and sewage. I will tell you, this site was incredibly level, and most of these sites look to be the same. So there are a lot of activities and things to do. I mean, you can see here that there is a tennis court, or I'm sorry, a volleyball court. There's horseshoes, there's cornhole, and I don't know if you can see it down there, but way down there at the end, that is a massive bouncy thing. We won't be able to do any videos close up because there are kids playing on it, and for their privacy, we don't want to do that, but just a lot of really great activities for the whole family. For those of you who may be traveling with your pets, this campground also has a really nice dog park, completely fenced in, and it's got this obstacle course that you can do right over here, a few obstacle things. I'll zoom in a little. But there's also some benches and then a little picnic area where you can sit and relax. So really nice for those of you who travel with your pets. So this is just a view of the campground. We're just taking a little walk. These are sites just like the one we're out that has a patio, and it has that those built-in fire pits. There are pull-throughs, there are back-ends, but really, to be honest with you, the majority of these are pull-throughs. You can see that it's got really nice paved roads. They also offer cabins. So if you're not a camper, or you have family members who aren't campers, but you might need the use of a cabin, they can certainly support that as well. One thing I will tell you, when we were coming in here, the roads are very friendly to large rigs. As you know, we have a big one. No problems with that. But I will tell you, if you get off of Interstate 65 and you come the way it tells you on the website, you are going to have to cross traffic to cut into the campground itself. I will tell you, the people were very nice. There was quite a bit of traffic on the road, but the people were very nice. They saw us waiting to come across. They held the traffic and let us come in. So no big deal, but this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful campground. And you can see how well maintained that it is. Now this is one of the shower houses and bathrooms. So we're gonna go inside of this building. We're gonna take a look so that we can see what these look like. Now, Phil went to one over attached to the office, which we will show you in a bit. And he said it was very nice, but I'm gonna take you inside of this one so you can see it as well. So here is the shower house that's closest to our campsite. You can see that it does have 3 toilets. It's got 3 sinks over here. And then we have 3 showers right here. And these are really nice. They're clean. There's, railings for safety, but just really overall very nice and roomy showers. Now this is another pull-through option. This one is a little bit more money, but it is also gravel spots just like ours. It does have that patio area as well as the fire pit, but the difference with these is that they do come with these little nicer outdoor furniture, where ours only had a picnic table, but these are available as well in both 50 and 30 amp, and these are pull-throughs as well. Now this is just a little closer look of those cabins that I showed you from a distance a minute ago. These also do have the fire pits that you see there. It's got picnic tables. They all have grills. They look really, really cute. And you'll just notice how shaded this campground is. It's great. Lots of big trees to give you lots of shade cover. For those of you who travel with children, or in our case, sometimes our grandchildren, there's also a really, really nice playground. You can tell it's well maintained. The play equipment is new and nice. It's got slides, it's got climbing, it's got swings. And look over here, this is my favorite. It's got a ship. So the kids can climb on that. There's all kinds of places and ways for them to get up in the ship. There's even area inside the ship that you can play in as well. So this would be a really great space to entertain your children, your grandchildren, and when you want to sit and rest, there's a lovely bench there. And again, this is all really shaded, so it's going to be really comfortable to play in this area. This is yet another pull-through option. I will tell you, these sites are much smaller, so these would not accommodate a setup like ours. But you can see that these are a little bit less money because they don't have the cement patio area, if you will. It has a picnic table. It does have a fire ring. There is water, sewage, and electric, but it's just a smaller site, and it is 30 amp only, but you would pay less for this site. Again, it's a pretty level site, so not a bad option either. Now I do want to tell you this, this is just kind of a buyer beware, or whatever you want to call it, but they do have some sites along this row right here. They are very short. All right, so you could not accommodate any length in here at all. It does have water and it does have electric. There's no sewage, but the thing I want you to be most aware of, I don't know if you can tell from this video, I'm gonna stand down here on the road from the other direction so you can see what I'm talking about. But not only are the sites not very long, there is quite an uphill climb there, okay? So here I am standing on the road. There's not a whole lot of level space on those sites, and some are even less level, as you can see down there. So just be aware. Like I said, these are gonna be probably 30 amp at the most. They do have water. There is no sewage here. So would not be able to handle anything too big, and you're gonna have to do some leveling. Now I want to walk down here. This is actually between 2 of the, I would say these are small or medium-sized cabins, although I do want to pan over to this one. See that building in the background? I'm going to zoom in just a little. That's a much bigger cabin that you can rent as well. But between these cabins, you can walk down here And look at this beautiful lake. This is a catch and release lake so that you can do some fishing. It's got a little fountain out there to keep the water moving. But this is a beautiful little area if you want to bring your fishing poles, come down, do some catch and release. You can do that right here. I am going to pan back to show you the back side of these cabins. In this case, it's the front side facing the water, but these really are very nice cabins if you or anyone you're traveling with is in need of that. So I'm just going to show you this one as well. So this was the lake I showed you a minute ago over here. And just over here on this side is a second little lake. And that is also catch and release. But you have lots of options if fishing is your thing. So this is actually the back side of the main office. And this is where the laundry room is located. There's also a map of the area so you can see what's around. This is also where you would take care of your night registration. If you're coming in late, you can take care of all of that inside this laundry room because it is open 24 hours. Let's go inside and take a look. So this is the laundry room, and over here we have 6 dryers, and on this side we have 4 washers. It is $2.50 to wash, and it is 25 cents to dry. My guess is probably going to be that's about 15, maybe 5 minutes to per quarter. So there is the laundry room, and I'm going to pan around. And there is an area right here, which is really great for folding. But the part I love the most is look at this. There is an entire bar of power here. So if you need to charge your phone, work on your computer, you can do that in this room as well. So I want to show you this area over here. It's currently not available, as you can tell by the orange tape. But this is the pool. It's currently being worked on, but I tell you what, they're actively working on it. So my guess is they're wanting to get this ready for the summer. But also in these buildings, there's a game room. So lots of activities for your older children as well. So this is the front office, and from where I'm standing, the entrance is directly behind me. I'll pan that way. So this is the road to come in. And then this is the office right here. I will tell you to my slight right, there's also a putt-putt golf course, and there is a place where you can mine for gold and gems. It's actually being used by a lot of people, so I don't want to invade anyone's privacy by showing you that, but it's very nice and people are having a great time at it. As with all KOAs, this is very well maintained, beautiful campground, and they also do propane filling. So if you are running low on propane and you stop here, they will be able to take care of that for you. Inside the office, there's some fun things that we're going to go take a look at as well. So here we are inside the camp store, and if you need supplies, you can purchase them here. If you want fishing gear, you can get that as well. There's also beer and some different things you can get back here, as well as coffee. So lots of supplies. This is our favorite right here. You always need a little ice cream. So you can get all that right here in the store. There's also an ATM. Sometimes you need cash. If you need some camping supplies, obviously down here we have the sewer drain. So if you have any challenges, anything you need, you can do that. Now, this is something I mentioned earlier, right? That there is a place where you can mine for gems and gold. So you can buy these bags, you or your children, there's no age limit on that. And then you can take it outside to the mining area, and you can run that through this water, and you might find gems like you see here. So a lot of great stuff to do while you're here. Okay, this is something kind of special, and I hope you can see it from here, but I noticed this sign that says, please do not bother the duck or her eggs. So of course I had to say, where's the duck? I hope you can see her. I'm going to zoom in, and so you can see her sitting on her eggs. There she is. What a great mama, and how amazing that she has this place to protect them. I told you there was a lot to do at this campground. There's even a giant checkerboard with giant checkers. So there's definitely something for everyone here. So there you go. That is the KOA. Is it the KOA Holiday, Phil, or is it the KOA Journey?
Holiday.
KOA Holiday.
Green,
the KOA Holiday Campground in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Like I said, very, very impressed with it. One additional thing I did want to tell you about this campsite that I did not mention. So we are in the D row, just so you know, we're in D4, but there's a whole row of D campsites here. And these campsites have 2 sewage dumps for each site. So if you have 2 bathrooms and you have a front and a back one, you don't have to use that Y like you do sometimes. You can actually just dump each one of those individually. So that's kind of a bonus. Haven't seen that. I don't know that I've ever seen that at a campground. So really nice, really nice. So here we are back on the road again, loving, absolutely loving being back on the road.
4 months.
And don't get me wrong,
we love our land.
We love our land, and we are
traveling.
Yeah, we are thrilled to have it, and we will use that as a home base for forever, probably.
Yeah, probably.
But we absolutely love being on the road, and it's so good to be back. This is where we live our best lives.
It is. It is.
So,
yes.
As always, we're Hendrick Home on the Highway, and we'll see you down the road.